Imagine a future without long, anxious waits for an organ transplant. Picture a world where a failing heart or kidney doesn't mean a life sentence of uncertainty. This is the incredible promise of organ regeneration, a field of medicine that is rapidly turning hope into reality. Scientists are learning how to grow new, healthy organs. This means creating replacements specifically for those who need them. One of the most exciting technologies driving this revolution is 3D bioprinting. Instead of plastics or metals, it uses living cells as its ink. Think about the profound implications of this technology. We are talking about the potential to create new hearts, perfectly matched to the patient. These organs would be made from a patient's own cells, dramatically reducing the risk of rejection. This isn't just an improvement on current medicine, it's a complete paradigm shift. The pace of discovery in this field is truly breathtaking. We are standing on the very edge of medical milestones that could save millions of lives across the globe. Now let's talk about a very serious problem that affects millions of people worldwide. I'm talking about the global organ shortage crisis. Right now, countless individuals are waiting for a life-saving organ transplant. But tragically, there simply aren't enough donated organs to meet this overwhelming demand. This shortage is a critical issue. For too many, the wait becomes a race against time, a race they sadly lose. Imagine the emotional toll on these patients and their loved ones. They live their lives in a state of suspension, waiting for a telephone call that might signal a second chance at life. The waiting lists are incredibly long, and they continue to grow each year. This isn't just a statistic, it's a human tragedy unfolding every single day. We must acknowledge the scale of this crisis and the urgent need for innovative solutions. The demand for organs consistently and dramatically outstrips the available supply. This stark imbalance underscores the desperate need for alternative approaches. Science, particularly in the realm of bioprinting and regeneration, offers a powerful ray of hope. It promises a future where organs can be created on demand, ending the desperate wait. So how does this amazing technology, 3D bioprinting, actually work? At its heart, 3D bioprinting uses specialized printers, much like the 3D printers that create objects from plastic or metal. However, these advanced bioprinters don't use inanimate materials. Instead, their cartridges are filled with living human cells. The process typically begins by taking a small sample of a patient's own cells. Using the patient's own cells significantly minimizes the risk of the body rejecting the new organ. These collected cells are then carefully nurtured and multiplied in a laboratory environment. They grow and divide, creating a substantial population of cells. These cells are then mixed with a special gel-like substance to create what scientists call bio-ink. The bioprinter meticulously follows a digital blueprint, depositing the bio-ink layer by layer. Once the printing process is complete, the printed cellular structure is placed in a bioreactor. Over time, these cells can develop into a living, breathing piece of tissue, and potentially, a fully functional organ. Section 4. Miracles in the Making. Current bioprinting successes. This incredible field of three-dimensional bioprinting isn't just a distant dream or a theoretical concept. It's happening right now. Scientists and researchers around the world are achieving remarkable milestones. One of the most exciting areas of progress is the development of mini-organs known as organoids. Imagine tiny simplified versions of human organs like miniature livers, kidneys, or even brains grown in a laboratory dish. These mini-organs allow scientists to study how diseases develop. They can be used to test the safety and effectiveness of new drugs much more accurately than traditional methods. Another significant breakthrough is the creation of bioprinted skin. This is a game-changer for treating patients with severe burns, chronic wounds, or debilitating skin diseases. With bioprinting, scientists can take a small sample of the patient's own skin cells and print new layers of skin. Perhaps one of the most talked about achievements recently was the historic first-in-human transplant of a three-dimensional bioprinted ear. A woman born with a small and misshapen ear received a new ear, meticulously constructed using her own cartilage cells and a bioprinter. This success represents a monumental step forward, proving the principle and opening the door for creating more intricate tissues and eventually whole organs. Section 5. The Path Ahead. Challenges and a Vision for Tomorrow. While the progress in three-dimensional bioprinting is truly inspiring, the journey towards routinely printing complex, fully functional organs for transplantation is not yet complete. there are still significant scientific and technical challenges that researchers are working diligently to overcome. Creating organs as intricate as a human kidney, liver, or heart is an incredibly complex undertaking. These organs possess highly organized structures with many different types of cells working together in perfect harmony. One of the most formidable hurdles is vascularization. This means creating the intricate network of blood vessels that all organs need to survive and function. Similarly, innervation, the process of integrating nerves into the bioprinted tissue, is crucial. Beyond the structural complexity, ensuring that bioprinted organs are fully functional and can sustain life over the long term is paramount. A printed organ must not only look like a natural organ but also perform all its physiological roles just as effectively. This requires extensive testing and validation, first in laboratory models and then through rigorous clinical trials. Despite these challenges, the future of organ regeneration and three-dimensional bioprinting is incredibly bright and filled with immense promise. Imagine a world where organ failure is no longer a devastating diagnosis, but a manageable condition. The revolution in regenerative medicine is well underway, bringing tangible hope to patients and families across the globe.